All right, I want to talk about tuning in to your body's sensations when making a decision. What I notice with me is when I make a decision, when I say yes to something that I know I don't want to do, that I should say no to, my body tells me energetically that it doesn't want to do it. So it's been a process over years of learning to tune into this sensation, tune in to what do I really want, what am I capable of, what what is it, a hell yes or is it a no? And if it's not a hell yes, then it always should be a no. And in society, we're stuck in this programming of having to say yes to people pleasing, to doing things for others because we feel that our self-worth is determined by us catering to other people all the time. We need validation from others by saying yes to things, by doing things that we actually don't want to be doing, but we feel obligated to do so. And for me, it has been a process of learning to listen to my body energetically tell me, no, I can't do this. No, this is not what I want to be doing. I and through noticing this, I've learned that I have to honor myself and I have to put myself first. I have to fill my cup up first before attempting to fill anyone else's cup. I have to say no when I don't want to do things. And conversely, learn when energetically I feel like saying yes is the right thing. When I tune into that, my body is filled with energy. When I say yes to things that are a heartfelt yes, definitely, then I have the capacity and the energy and the mental lightness to be able to do those things. And on the flip side, when I say yes to things that I energetically don't want to be doing, where it's a heartfelt no, I'm sorry, I can't do that, that is not aligned with me, then I feel it. I feel drained. I feel like it is a grind and a struggle to do those things. And previously, it was tuning out to this feeling and suppressing it, denying that energetic body response. And I've learnt that that is my body telling me that I don't want to be doing this thing. It doesn't align with me and it's not for me. And it is a message from my body, my higher self, I think, saying, pushing me towards alignment of what am I really wanting to do? What am I here for? What brings me joy? And following that joy, following that excitement, and anything else, anything that doesn't bring that excitement, politely declining and letting that go of thinking that I have to be or do things or be a certain person, letting that self-image go of what I think I have to do and be, and just tuning into what I really want and what I really enjoy, and following that, regardless of how I might be perceived by others. Because at the end of the day, how others perceive me is none of my concern, and it is outside of my awareness, and that is something for them, and not prioritizing my perception in the eyes of others, not prioritizing my inner perceived reputation, how that might be affected by me declining or saying no to things, and letting that self judgment go, that projection of how others might respond by me making this choice, because that is none of my responsibility and that is none of my concern. So, again, tuning in to your body. What is it telling you in the moment? What do you really want to say and what do you really want to do? And if it's a habitual thing, it's hard to train yourself out of it, and it's allowing yourself that compassion to perhaps you might say yes to things and then after a period realize that it actually is a no, and honoring that no when it comes up, instead of saying, oh, I have to honor my word because I've said yes. It's a matter of communicating to, whether it's to someone or a few people, that actually whatever you said yes to isn't in alignment with what you want to do, and it really truly from the heart is a no. And not being scared of that tension and that conflict that may arise from you changing your mind and saying something else. So being okay with changing your mind when you realize what the true answer is key as well. And through allowing you to speak your truth, to honor yourself, you're going to eventually realize what the right answer is at the time. But it will take failures, and it will take you going back against your word occasionally and for a while to realize what the true answer is. And it can also be when you're faced with an answer or a choice, not giving a yes or a no, but giving a let me think about it, is always an option. There's always a third option. There's always more choices, and you don't always have to give an answer straight away if you're unsure about the choice you want to make or you need to make in that moment, because you may make a choice that might not be the right one, and sometimes it takes a bit of processing and time to reach the right answer. So when you're faced with the choice of yes or no, you can respond with, let me think about it, let me have time to process it and make a choice, whether it's yes or no, that aligns with me. And that way, you're not letting anyone down because you haven't committed to anything. So, yeah, I feel like that is a big thing, a big lesson to learn.